trickery is this? Mal'Ganis! I don't know how you survived, but I will...
Calm yourself, Prince Arthas. I am Tichondrius. Like Mal'Ganis, I am a Dreadlord. But I am not your enemy. In truth, I've come to congratulate you.
Congratulate me?
By killing your own father and delivering this land to the Scourge, you have passed your first test. The Lich King is pleased with your enthusiasm.
Yes. I've damned everyone and everything I've ever loved in his name. And I still feel no remorse, no shame, no pity.
The rune blade that you carry was forged by the Lich King and empowered to steal souls. Yours was the first one it claimed.
Then I'll make do without one. What is the Lich King's will?
The cult of the damned must be rallied once again. Many of the acolytes have been in hiding amongst the populace. Once you've rallied them, I will give you further instructions.
Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally.
Greetings, great lord. Our master, Kel'Thuzad, told us that you would come.
Kel'Thuzad? How could he have known it?
Be wary. If the townsfolk see your undead minions, they'll call the local guards to stop you.
Finally. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers.
The dead have risen again.
I
Guards!
live only
This is
to
more
serve,
like it.
great lord.
Frostmourne
Help! The
hungers.
undead have returned.
Ah, at last. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer.
Prince Arthas, arm yourselves!
Ah, at last.
Help! The undead have
This
returned.
is more like
Seek
it.
out the local graveyards. Those buried there will serve
My
you well.
sight is
yours.
Your pain shall be legendary. Ah, at last.
I live
Finally.
only to serve, great lord.
You will know endless torment. Now, Frostmourne. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it.
How could you murder your own father?
Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
I live
Ah,
only
at
to
last.
serve, great lord.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Faithless coward. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
Help!
For
the
the Lich
undead
King.
have returned.
I live
This is
only
more
to
like
serve,
it.
great lord.
Ah, at last.
You bastard!
Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like it.
Help! the undead have
Now,
returned.
Frostmourne.
I
Finally.
live only to
Mercy, my
serve,
lord.
great lord.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at
Help,
last.
the undead have returned.
Finally.
The dead have risen
Frostmourne
again.
hungers.
Guards!
This is more
I
like
live
it.
only to serve, great lord.
Ah,
Mercy,
at
my lord.
last. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. I'm in luck. These graves were dug recently. Arise, in the name of the Lich King. Speak, fool. Finally. Finally. This is more like it. Ah, at last.
Say your prayers.
Bandits! Run!
Frostmourne hungers. Finally.
I live only to serve,
Frostmourne
great lord.
hungers. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Ah,
I
at
live
last.
only to serve, great lord.
This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers.
The damned stand
Finally.
ready.
Ah, at last.
I bow to your will.
This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
The undead! Sound
Faithless
the alarm!
This is more
I
like
bow
it.
to your will.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Burn in hell.
Finally. This is more like it. Ah,
My
at
life
last.
for Nazul.
I'll make sure you suffer. Ah, at last. This is more
Help,
like
the
it.
undead have returned.
Finally.
Help, the undead have
Mercy, my
returned.
lord.
Frostmourne
You
hungers.
betrayed us all.
I
Finally.
bow to your will.
This is more like it.
Mercy, my lord.
For the Lich King. Frostmourne hungers.
Kill them all.
Ah, at last.
I
Finally.
bow to your will.
My
I
life
live
stand
only
ready.
to serve, great lord.
This is more like it. Finally.
I live only to serve, great
Frostmourne
lord.
Help, the
hungers.
undead have returned.
This is more like
Help,
it.
the undead have returned.
Well done, Death Knight. The cult is nearly assembled.
Lordaeron lies in ashes. What good are these cultists to us now?
They will aid you in your next undertaking.
And what's that?
You will go to Underhall and recover the remains of the Acolyte's former master, the necromancer, Kel'Thuzad.